Hello, and welcome to our first set of battles for season number 11, or number 13 or 14, depending on if you count the interlude seasons of Go Battle League. After 3 long months in an interlude season, as well as 2 long months of an unplanned hiatus from us, we are back. Ratings are back in Go Battle League, ELO, and all that fun stuff, which means the pressure is back on for us to actually get good. So hopefully, I would like to say I've gained some knowledge from the interlude season, but let's be real, I just kind of threw everything at the wall and see what stuck, and I wasn't really paying attention, so I have no idea what stuck. So or at least that's how I assume for now, but maybe something stuck. Maybe. There's only one way to find out on that one. But first and foremost, as you may or may not have noticed, we have updated the look a little bit. I've decided my face does not need to take up the entirety of the screen when we come to this like webcam mode. I can fit nicely in my own 3/4 square rectangle over here. Chat now has a nice dedicated box right over here, so that's kind of nice. I am still glitching out in the matrix over here. Still have no idea what's going on with that, but it is what it is. I swear I'm real. I swear. Okay, anyway. But yeah, you've probably also noticed the shameless plugs that are now displayed below us in I like to think it's a very nice fashion. But yeah, we have ourselves a shameless bar now, so take with that what you will. Let you know on YouTube. We'll be live Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'll expand more on it later, but I am planning on doing exclusive streams on Twitch on Saturdays as well. We'll get more into that later on. Oh, and also we have our handles for Twitter and Instagram, but as of right now, the shameless bar only exists in our webcam screen. So we'll go ahead and stop our shameless plugging and move on into our... I would like to say it's new and improved, but I'm pretty sure I've used it at least once before. I haven't bothered to do my homework as to whether or not we've used this in a previous stream, at least in the interlude during the Johto Cup. But here we are. In my personal opinion, a more aesthetically pleasing Great League field. Definitely, trying to keep the tone matching in all of the different sceneries. There are a couple things that I'm planning to change later on, but that's a project for a later date. For now, enough rambling about the aesthetics of the channel. Enough with my shameless plugging. Right now, we are dressed to impress. With our veteran jacket, our Ho-Oh wings, and our straw hat, and our epic pose there. But yeah, brand new season. Last interlude season, we made a mad dash near the end to get to rank 20. Fortunately, we were able to make it just in the nick of time, so I'm very thankful for that. But this time around, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll find the time to get to rank 20 much more quickly, and we'll actually be able to climb the ratings, and maybe this time around, we'll take what we've learned from the past 11, 12, 13, 14 seasons, and we'll finally be able to reach legend. The goal is still there. The goal is real. But in order to get there, we have to get to quite a bit of battles. And the only way to get through a bunch of battles is to go through our very first battle, which we'll go ahead and jump to right now. For these sets of battles, I've decided to jump into Great League Remix, so that way we can experiment a little bit more comfortably without running into too much meta. Unfortunately, Registeel is still very present and has made itself a strong reminder that it is indeed a meta Pokemon. But, well, this is our first sets of battles. Who knows if we're actually going to encounter Registeel in these ones, but you know, we gotta stay vigilant, we gotta stay prepared. That being said, my very first team is probably not the best suited for taking on Registeel, but nonetheless, along with the Interlude season, we did have the season of Alola, and since the only time I've ever done anything content related for the Interlude season is during Johto Cup, which has basically nothing to do with Alolan Pokemon. Yeah, I figured why not start out this season by, spreading some Alola. I was just gonna straight up say Aloha. Spread the Alola, give that Alolan love to. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, so yeah, what better way to start off our Alolan teams than with the Alolan starters themselves? We got ourselves Incineroar up front and center, packing Snarl. I believe I put Flame Charge, and it was either Dark Pulse or Foul Play. It's one of those power dark moves on its side. In the meantime, we got Primarina. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I apologize if I'm not. But they are rocking Waterfall, as well as Psychic and the ever-potent Hydro Pump. If we ever manage to get to Hydro Pump, I think that'd be pretty sweet. And lastly, we have Decidueye. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right as well. Fortunately, the only good fast move on its roster is Razor Leaf. So good fast move damage, but not much in terms of energy generation. But at the very least, it's got some decent charge moves if it does get the energy with Brave Bird and Energy Ball. So here's the team. There's the setup. Let's go ahead and jump into match number 1 of Go Battle League Season 11. There's also one extra thing worth noting later on, but we'll do it after this match, who will be against Rian Y0125. Let's see what you got. First matchup is against a Charizard. Alright. They are rocking Air Slash, we are rocking Snarl, and we do indeed have Dark Pulse, so we'll go ahead and fire that off. And hello and welcome to the stream, Gamer Axolotl. Welcome, Axolotl. I believe that's a corgi. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, with that, they have decided to fire off Overheat. With that, they have decided to opt out Charizard in favor of a Scyther. With that, I'm going to go ahead and switch in for Primarina. Gamer Axolotl, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. With that, the Scyther has launched Night Slash, but fortunately our Fairy typing is coming in very handy against that. I'm going to try and tank out this next move as well. It is still Night Slash. We are still taking quite a beating, not going to lie, but we still have our shield on us, and we were able to get the shield out of the way. So at the very least, we got that going for us. Why don't you use DN? Apologies, you mind giving me a refresher on what DN was? Sorry, I can't remember for the life of me. In any event, the last Pokemon is a Girafarig, which is perfect for our Incineroar, who is able to fire off one final Dark Pulse, which hopefully is enough. It is. So at the very least, we're able to get ourselves our very first win in Go Battle League Season 11. GG's all around. And with that, we have... of course, I should have known. Darn you, Axolotl. Dang it. I'm gone for 2 months. And you hit me right in the beginning with the D's nuts. I think it's settled. I'm going on another 2-month hiatus. No. That's it. I'm not coming back. We're not getting that 1000th win in Great League. That's it. I'm out. Goodbye. Yeah, fair enough. You got me. You got me good. I wasn't expecting the DN to be... I wasn't expecting the DN. But... I may have been gotten by these nuts, but what I'm hoping to get is at the end. Fair enough. But yeah, I may have been gotten by that, but what I'm actually hoping to get out of this is we are now 1 win away from our 1000th victory in the Great League. So if we're able to maintain like we did in the previous match, we should be able to get ourselves that 1000th with this next match, but well, ultimately we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, this is the moment. Match number 2, possible 1000th win against, I think that was Grotchenk, I think. Alright, our first matchup is against a Pinsir. We do have the benefit of having good fire typing on our side. The unfortunate thing is bugs are super effective to dark types, hence the reason why we're still taking neutral damage. Unless, I'm forgetting something. Unless bug types are just neutral effective again. Well, no. It would be not very effective because... sorry, my train of thought is gone. Hopefully it'll come back as we fire off another flame charge towards Pinsir. We did block out that X Scissor earlier, but we didn't really need to. I don't think. Well, I'm going to try and tank out this next one. It is X Scissor. It is Soar. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out for Primarina, into which case they will switch out for a Cacturn. They are rocking Poison Jab, which is hurting quite a bit, but we are rocking Waterfall, which is hurting them quite a bit. We got quite the fragile teams going out here. Nonetheless, we go ahead and fire off a Psychic. It doesn't kill the Cacturn, but one more Waterfall is sufficient for what we needed. With that, they bring in the Zangoose as their final mon. With that, I'll go ahead and let Decidueye actually do something this time around. That Ghost typing's not doing me any favors, but it doesn't matter because Razor Leaf be a harsh mistress. Harsh enough to even take out the Pinsir and get us our 1000th win in Great League. GG's all around. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna turn down the volume on my side. I have muted myself. There we go. Zangoose Among Us it's an imposter. It's an imposter among it anyway. But yeah. There it is. Win number 1000 in Great League. We've made it with the Alolan starters. I will take that. But the night is still young. The set is still young. We got 2 wins. Let's see if we can bump it up to 3 as we go against Muniprin. Anyway, first matchup is against a Honchkrow. I'm going to go ahead and switch out for the Primarina. To which case, they will bring in the Go-Bat. I'm definitely going to want a shield on this one. Or they can go ahead and call it a night. And we can get ourselves win number 3 of the set. Hey. Yeah, you have impeccable timing, Axolotl. You got to witness the 1000th victory. Our 1000th victory in Great League. You got me with the D's Nuts joke. You made an Among Us reference. Really, the bingo card is just filling up tonight. It's a good night. It's a good night all around. Yes. Alright. But right now we are 3 of 3. So we're off to a really great start for Season 11. Let's see if we can go for 4 as we go against, I think that was Moist Dookie. Very, very lovely name. Alright, with that, they go with the ever bulky Meganium and instead opt for the Steelix. Alrighty. With that, we'll go ahead and fire a Flame Charge their way. With that, they decide to shield, so I will go ahead and switch out for the Primarina. Get some good damage in with the Waterfall. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield just in case. It is Earthquake. Probably would have done some pretty nasty neutral damage there, so very thankful I blocked that one. With that, if they do fire another move, I'm assuming it's Crunch, but fortunately, they didn't have another move on them, so I will take that. With that, Meganium has returned to do some pretty nasty damage with Razor Leaf. We do have Psychic on the ready, and we are able to take out their second shield, albeit the second shield, for one reason or another, was leaning towards the right. A little weird, but okay. With that, we can go ahead and bring back the Incineroar. And just in case they saved enough energy for Earthquake, I'm going to go ahead and shield. Or even if it is Frenzy Plant, Incineroar is not looking too hot. So, ironic. But, yeah, I'd rather not take that chance. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Flame Charge. Fingers crossed it's enough. It is almost enough. Just a little extra energy generation there. No biggie. With that, though, their final mon is Miss Magius, which is perfect for us because we have Dark Pulse at the ready. It's a good timing too because I'm pretty sure Miss Magius would start to wreck my Decidueye like there's no tomorrow, but no need to worry on that. We managed to secure ourselves victory number 4. GG's all around. Oh, here I thought we actually did all 5 battles, but nonetheless. Incineroar is not looking too hot. Incineroar would be like, I'm a fire Pokemon, you kidding me? Hey man. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you, Incineroar. You're being a little glass cannon out here. Sound like a commentator. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Take it as a compliment as we go into our 5th and final match against, I apologize, I missed your name. It was on the tip of my tongue too, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Nonetheless, our first matchup is against Shiftry. Right now, I don't believe there's anything that Shiftry can throw at us that's going to be incredibly sore. So I'm going to see if Incineroar can tank this out. Oh, it was a compliment. Thank you very much, Axolotl. Greatly appreciated. With that, the Dewfire Leaf Blade does get us deep into the yellow. With that, though, they do come in swinging with the Sylveon. To which case, I will go ahead and switch out for the Decidueye. Razor Leaf does do good damage on our side, but Charm does do really well damage on their side as well, so The name was Joe Mama 69. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if I ran into someone whose username was actually Joe Mama 69. Some people throw in some very interesting names out here. Not gonna lie. But in any event, where are we at? We have cleared out the Sylveon with Decidueye, but Shiftry has cleared out our Decidueye. And now Incineroar has returned to the field in hopes of, unfortunately, having to take out this Leaf Blade. This foul play. Ooh, this actually does spell a bit of trouble for us. They do switch out for the Wish Cache though, so we do have a little bit of spare time on us before things get nasty. I'm one of the first streamers that had a really good conversation. Yeah, he ain't looking too hot. Neither is Primarina, unfortunately. I got a little too greedy with the energy charge. I'm not gonna lie. That unfortunately was my downfall. So unfortunately we are not closing out this set with a 5-0, but it's still ended in a positive. We still got our 1000th grade league win. We got a good conversation going. I appreciate. But yeah, nonetheless, GG's all around. And we're still able to claim ourselves some pretty nice rewards. We got ourselves 300 Stardust, a Charge TM. Always good stuff. We got ourselves our, I believe this is a guaranteed encounter with a Machamp. Gotta go ahead and Pineapple that, because extra candy is always nice. If the Machamp will let me catch it. Yeah, Saxolotl, you were here. Ah, nice. Got the Machamp as well. Well, right now with the amount of escapes it's done, I'm starting to think this encounter itself may not be a guarantee, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. I can't remember if like rank 1 itself gives you a Machamp and then everything else you have a chance at Machamp. It's just really difficult. Or if, yeah, like you said, it how's your stats? Oh, sorry buddy, you will be more candy. Yeah, started 5 days ago, already level 23. Nice. Getting those rank ups, I respect that. I picked a pretty good time for jumping into Pokemon Go too. I think right now we're in Adventure Week. We're heading into fossil Pokemon territory. Good time to get yourself your Pokedex entries there. I don't know when the next time. Well, some of them you'll probably see a good amount. Do I have a shiny? I do have quite a collection of shinies going. I also got myself to rank 2. And 980 Stardust, I'll take that. Nah, yeah. Now is the time. Now is the time to get yourself all those fossil Pokemon. Get those Pokedex entries. I swear. Ooh, Shiny Muck. Shiny Muck's a good one. I don't know. I was gonna ask if you're referring to the contour, the hey, don't rub it in. Excuse you. I just started Go back. I wanted to save the moment. Oh, the power, the Corgi power, incredible. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. corgi power. Respect the corgi power. It's important. Yeah, in the meantime, there it is. Oh, you're currently rank 3. Alright, I gotta work through tonight to catch up. Got a weird team? What kind of team you running? If you don't mind me asking. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna have some interesting setups tonight as well. Because tonight we're playing Swampert, Long Ear Bunny, and Miltank. Okay. Swampert's a solid 1, 2 times 2 times 5, 2 out of 5 wins. That's nice. Oh, 2. Oh, okay, 2 out of 5 from 15 matches each time, I'm assuming. But yeah, Swampert for sure you're definitely gonna want to keep investing in. If you ever get a chance to, yeah, wild, fully evolved. Oh my goodness, that's always a treasure. But yeah, Swampert Swampert. I can guarantee you is a solid pick for trainer battles in general. I highly recommend keep investing in that. If you do manage to get yourself an elite charge TM, or if you ever get a Mudkip with really good IVs, save it for when you get those community day charge moves, because Swampert with Hydro Cannon, dang man, that's a killer. It's killer no matter what. IVs Swampert also 94, nice. So yeah, if you ever reach the end of season around like rank 19-20ish, get yourself that elite charge TM. Hydro Cannon on Swampert, man. It's good stuff. Swear. Promise. Legit. It's a staple. I mean, Swampert hates grass types. Absolutely, but otherwise it holds its own. It holds its own weight in this meta. It's good stuff. 10 wins from 15. And 2 of those rounds I won on my... Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, you have a question. What would be your question, Axolotl? Gamer Axolotl. Yeah, 2 5 of 5s. That's good. Is the Super Beam or so on the Ear Bunny good? That is a loaded question. I would say I'm assuming it's Hyper Beam. If it's Hyper Beam is a really good nuke, and if you can land it, it's great. The only thing about Hyper Beam is that the amount of energy you need to get in order to fire the thing is usually pretty astronomically high. So you're putting a pretty big risk into gaining enough energy to fire that thing off. I think if anything, if you have a good like lower energy charge move along with it to kind of like bait the shields away, or if you kind of like keep it in the like slowly but surely gain energy throughout the match, but kind of keep it near the back, I would all in all, solid move. I've always it's a satisfying thing to fire and actually like land on an opponent. I can only imagine it's a really great feeling. The only thing that's a little bit concerning, Hyper Beam, one saved me with 1 HP and won me the round. No, yeah. Hyper Beam can come in clutch. Hyper Beam can indeed come in clutch. The only thing, has a fast low attack. Yeah. Oh yeah, Swampert's usually pretty spammy, so you'll get good stuff. Yeah, the only thing I look out for is when you go into the higher ranks, there's a good chance that a lot of the more metamons in Great League tend to lean more towards the steel typing. So if you do happen to run into like a Registeel in the back and it's still pretty high in its HP, I'm not sure how much you can count on Hyper Beam at that point. But you do have Swampert at the very least, so you got your ground coverage for steel. So at the very least, you got that going. Don't like meat mons. Meat mons. That's a good one. But yeah, be careful of the bulks. Be careful of the bulky steel types. They are a force to be reckoned with. Especially in the later ranks. You meant meta. I like meat mons. There's Kiki that might be. Oh yeah. That's why you invest in the spice. You know, get that extra flavor, that extra seasoning. You know, hit them when they least expect it. Break my teeth, but still. I know, but you know, you just gotta get yourself a good fighting type to tenderize the meta. You know, just a little bit. Sure, I think that metaphor works. I hope. Anyway, nonetheless, we ourselves do need to prepare to battle ourselves some meat metamons. We got ourselves 4 wins out of 5 on our very first set of Go Battle League Season 11 and Great League Remix. But since the night is still young, we'll go ahead and jump into our next set. We'll jump into Great League Remix once again, and tonight we have been running an Alolan theme. So we started out with the Alolan starters, and as fragile as they were, they held up well in rank 1 battles, so I'll take that. But we'll be moving right along with more Alolan Pokemon. We got ourselves Oranguru with its Confusion, Psychic, and Foul Play, I believe. We got the ever tried and true GOAT, that is Alolan Marowak. This one in particular is rocking Fire Spin, as well as Shadow Ball and the ever spammy Bone Club. And closing out and acting as a pretty comfortable switch in as well, we got ourselves Lurantis, rocking, I believe it's Fury Cutter, as well as Leaf Blade and Superpower. Ooh, Gamer Axolotl coming in with the warnings. Be ready for that Registeel. Yeah, I know Registeel is gonna be an issue. Registeel is always gonna be an issue, especially in Remix. Registeel has made itself very comfortable in Remix, so I heed your warning. I understand I may not be prepared for this, but dang it, I'm here with a theme and a mission. Spread the Alola. Sure. Yeah, Registeel is rough. But hopefully, we got enough in us in Marowak and Lurantis to deal with it when the time comes. But really, there's only one way to find out. Here we go. Match number 6, set number 2. Set 2, battle 1. Alright, starting out with Hugh, hell yeah. Alright, first matchup is up against an Exadrill. I will go ahead and switch out for Alolan Marowak. I am hurting a bit from that Mud Slap, but it is what it is. With that though, they do switch out for the Gyarados, which is hurting me quite a bit with that Waterfall. not gonna lie. And with that, let's see if I can sneak in a Shadow Ball. I cannot, unfortunately. And this may be where I say goodbye to my... Yep, there goes my... There goes my Marowak. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. With that, I'll go ahead and bring back Oranguru. Bring up a shield because I'm going under the assumption that... Oh, okay, it's Twister. I was expecting Crunch, but Twister's a choice. Twister's a choice. I respect it, I respect it. Alright, with that, I'll try and see if I can save this shield. Try and tank out what I'm assuming is Twister again. Yeah, we're able to handle that perfectly fine. And with that, we're able to clear out the Gyarados. And with that, they're bringing back the Excadrill. To which case, we have ourselves a foul play ready for them. With that, though, they do shield that one out. But fortunately for us, we do actually have enough energy for one more foul play. Let's go ahead and fire that their way. Ooh, get them deep into the red and finish them off with our Lurantis. With that, though, our final matchup is against a Hariyama. If it weren't for the fact that my Oranguru is, well, for one, part normal types, is going to take neutral damage from its fighting type moves. And two, it's deep in the red. I would say that would have been a good time for Oranguru. But fortunately for us, it seems Lurantis with Leaf Blade is carrying itself perfectly fine against Hariyama. So with that, we're able to clear them out and secure victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Not gonna lie, I can tell that I haven't streamed in a while. I know, right? Yeah, you can't. You can't never underestimate the power of Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade is scary good in this game, but yeah, I swear I know I haven't streamed as long because my throat is murdering me. So if I go quiet, my throat has had enough for the day. But for now, we power through. We power through our vocal cords, and we power through to match number 2 of set number 2 of the night. Sometimes it feels that way. Let's see if we can put that Shadow Ball Hyper Beam combo to practice as we go against a Shiny Mew. Much respect to the Shiny Mew. Side note, I was a little bit concerned at first with so your voice sounds like you would commentate a video game every day. Yeah, I can see that. You know what? Fair enough. I'll give you that. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire a foul play their way. And with that, since they switched in Electrode, I'll go ahead and switch in for Lurantis. Alright, what you got? It is foul play. We're able to take that actually fairly well, so can't argue with that. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off our first of hopefully 2 or 3 Leaf Blades. And get them deep into the yellow, in fact, well into the red now. With that, I want to go ahead and save my Lurantis, shield out this next foul play. And with that, let's go ahead and fire off another Leaf Blade, into which case I'm assuming we'll either take the shield or we'll take the Electrode. We have taken the Electrode. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Alright, but with that, next Mon is going to be Wigglytuff. And this has turned into a difficult situation, but it's okay. Our fire typing on Marowak is going to help us quite a bit, but our ghost typing is not going to help us all too much against Mew. Alright, with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield just in case it is indeed Surf. That probably would have sucked. With that, let's go ahead and fire off a Bone Club. See if we can take out their... Let's see if we can fake out a shield from their Mew. We have. The thing is, can we get to Shadow Ball in time? We can. And fingers crossed that this should be just enough to clear out their Mew. It is. So we managed to get through that. So the only thing left for us to deal with is the ever-potent Wigglytuff. The ever-bulky Charmer itself. And with that, before it gets... Okay, it did get to its charge move. So... I think its charge move is going to kill out my Oranguru, unfortunately. And I don't think I have enough health left in my Marowak to do anything. So, unfortunately, RIP's there. The Wigglytuff got me. The Wigglytuff got me. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Shiny Mew equals shiny you. Anyway, before I make any comments in relation to Shiny Mew, we can go ahead and move on to our third match, which is going to be up against a Charmeleon, of all things. I'm not gonna lie, of all the things I could have expected tonight, I was not expecting a purified Charmeleon. Alright, nonetheless, Fire Fang is definitely packing quite a punch on my Oranguru. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and shield here because I do want to save my Oranguru. Wizen Sunny, thank you very much for... Thank you for remembering their name. Yeah, and apologies to Wizen Sunny for not remembering your name. Okay, with that, they bring in the Vigoroth, into which case I will bring in the Alolan Marowak. Fortunately, it is a Vigoroth running Scratch, so we are perfectly immune to that one for now. There is a good possibility that Vigoroth could be running Bulldoze, but we should be able to tank out at least one of those. Okay, it's actually firing off Body Slam, and we are able to perfectly handle those. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and fire off another one of our many Bone Clubs their way. Some pretty nifty damage going. That, we get a couple more fire spins going. We'll go ahead and tank this out. Just to save the shield. If it is Bulldoze, then we accept our fate. Fortunately, it's Body Slam, so we are able to handle through this perfectly fine and clear out the Vigoroth. Kinda, sorta, no problem. But with that, the final mon is going to be Mr. Mime, and that Psychic typing is not going to be giving it any favors as we fire a Shadow Ball, clear them out, get ourselves victory, and number 2. GG's all around. With that, what is my favorite shiny? At the risk of being basic, excuse me, at the risk of being basic, I really love shiny Rayquaza. Absolutely. 100%, hands down, the one I want the most. Shiny Rayquaza. Good stuff. Leaf Blade just carried. Excuse you, Lurantis hasn't even showed up then. Unless you mean Leaf Blade carried so hard it didn't even need to show up on the field. It just, the presence of Leaf Blade just... Not a big fan. Not a big fan of Shiny Rayquaza. Ooh, Shiny Scissor's a good one. I'll give you that. Shiny Scissor is indeed a good one. I dig it. It's a very nice green. That green just pops. It's good stuff. Yeah, I respect that. I respect the Shiny Scizor. Alright, Leaf Blade does equal Shadow Ball. All our nuke moves are now Leaf Blade. That's what I'm taking from here. Oranguru's Psychic is Leaf Blade. Shadow Ball and Marowak is Leaf Blade. And Leaf Blade on the, yeah. You're right. Sorry, I'm forgetting the lore of my own stream. I didn't even know there was lore. Okay. There we go. All of our heavy hitting moves are now Leaf Blade. Yeah, remember that. Leaf Blade is every move. Got you. And also, third shiny ever in Pokemon Sword. Nice. I dig that. Yeah. Closest shiny I think I'm not sure how many shinies I've ever gotten in like main series games. The only one that comes to mind is I booted up Pokemon Ruby fairly recently because I found my old Game Boy Advance SP, and one of the first, I think like the second or third Pokemon I encountered like after getting Pokeballs was a shiny Poochyena, and I'm like, oh my goodness, Golden Doggo, absolutely. So it is now sitting in my old copy of Pokemon Ruby. I gotta find a way to get it. To start transferring over to the later gens, but that's for a later time. Leaf Blade every move, Leaf Blade attack in the real world, Leaf Blade equals God. Leaf Blade is indeed God tier. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Anyway. As much as I love singing praise of Leaf Blade, I think it's time to see if we can use more Leaf Blade. So we go into our next match with Raffalindo. I probably got Shiny Scyther and you need to trade to evolve and then... yeah, fair enough. Alright, with that, first matchup is up against a Solrock. They themselves are chucking quite a few Leaf Rocks our way, but it's okay because we got our foul Leaf Blade up at the ready. Go ahead and fire that, but they do decide to shield our Leaf Blade, so that is what it is. With that, I will go ahead and shield this next one because, yep, that Leaf Blade slide over there, that would have. Right now, Oranguru is not holding up all too well against all these leaves, not gonna lie. It's pretty fragile, all things considered. I don't know, I just kind of always assumed Oranguru would be more bulky. It was just me. But with that, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to Oranguru. RIP, buddy, you have served well. With that, though, I am going to go ahead and switch in for the Lurantis, who is going to attempt to tank out this Leaf Blade. It is a pretty hefty Leaf Blade, not gonna lie, but we do manage to survive it, albeit with half health. So right now, we're not looking too hot, but at the very least, we can fire off whatever move this is. I don't even... I don't really know. But nonetheless, we clear the Solrock, but now we have to deal with the Magmar, who will now be firing its own Leaf Blade. So let's see if we can tank out there. Oh yeah, we're able to tank out that Leaf Blade perfectly fine. We're perfectly fine here. With that, we'll go ahead and chuck our Leaf Blade their way. And we're able to get ourselves some good damage going. With that, I'm assuming by the amount of time they've had to charge, I'm going to assume this is also going to be a very easily tankable Leaf Blade. It is indeed. And with that, they go ahead and bring in the Slowbro. But joke's on them, I have the ever-potent nuke of Leaf Blade up and ready to go. We're able to get ourselves that good damage on Slowbro. And with that, we just gotta get ourselves to one final Leaf Blade, which should be able to clear out this Magmar and secure ourselves another win. There we go. GG's all around. Not looking too hot because I'm looking to leaf bald. Leaf, he ain't holding those leaves that good. That's true. Yeah. Oranguru, man. I thought he'd be bulkier. I don't know why. But, you know. That's the... Who would win? Leaf Blade or Hyper Beam plus Shadow Ball and all Pokemon? Oh, Leaf Blade all the way. 100%. No contest. Leaf Blade is hacks. Oh no, Leaf Blade. Yep. Yeah, let's continue on with this Leaf Blade meta as we go against our next opponent. They have a name, I swear. But anyway, first matchup is against a Hitmontop, which is actually fairly favorable for us. The only caveat on this is the fact that my normal typing does make me sustain neutral damage to Hitmontop, so that's rather a bummer. And well, they charge their attacks quite quickly. Good to know. But with that, we do shield so we can save our Oranguru for another day. With that, they do bring in Lapras, the shadow form of Lapras, for that matter. With that, though, I'll go ahead and bring in Marowak, even though Lapras does have that water typing. Since it's throwing ice type moves, I have a feeling Lurantis is probably not going to be too happy dealing with those ice shards. With that, let's go ahead and see if Alolan Marowak can tank this first move. It is Surf. Does get us deep into the yellow. In fact, actually gets us into the red. But I'm gonna say goodbye to my Marowak. R.I.P. buddy, you've served well. But with that, I know I said Lurantis is not gonna be too happy with dealing with those ice shards, but well, we've got Leaf Blade, so maybe this will be our saving grace, and it is. I'll take that. With that though, we are now face to face with the Beedrill. Fortunate thing for us is that we do have Oranguru at the ready, so at the very least we have that. With that, they do fire off a Fell Stinger and gain themselves a pretty decent, I'm assuming a decent attack boost. But with that, let's go ahead and fire another Psychic their way. Clear out their shield at the very least. Let's see if we can get a little bit more extra damage going. Alright, we got them one sliver of health. But unfortunately, that one sliver of health does give them the opportunity to fire one more charge move our way. And I have a bad feeling. Oh no, we lived. Aha. I lived. Alright, with that. Ooh, now it's our turn with our one sliver of health to fire off one final Leaf Blade towards this Hitmontop. And with that, by a very uncomfortably narrow margin, we have secured ourselves another victory. GG's. GG's all around. And with that, we got ourselves another... Oh, Lolly Boy was the name. Thank you very much. Lolly Boy. GG's, Lolly Boy. GG's all around. But yeah, Leaf Blade 100% came in clutch at the very end. My goodness. that was something else. But with that, we can now claim ourselves as 330 Stardust, a Fast TM. We got ourselves another encounter with a Squolvet. Go ahead and give you Pineapple Berry there. Alright, got ourselves a brand new Squolvet. It is a brand new day for me, so we got ourselves our 4-day streak. It's pretty decent IVs, but not good enough. No. It's alright. But with that, we'll go ahead and claim these 3 rare candies and make our way comfortably towards rank 3. Never thought you'd watch a person who fights that much. Fair enough. I never thought I'd talk to a gamer axolotl throughout all of my magic. Thank you very much, gamer axolotl. In my defense, I may be okay, but oh, Tommy Love TV, thank you very much for the raid. I should really get myself a better alarm for raids. Man, what timing. Also, thank you for the follow, Tommy Love. Tommy Love. Sorry. Tommy Love TV. Thank you for the follow. Ignore me. Ignore my mistakes. I know, right? You say you need. I need a lot more viewers, and ta-da. Appreciate to both Gamer Axolotl and Tommy Love. The timing is impeccable. Greatly appreciated. But in any event, go ahead and give accurate representation of the sets right now. So, at the moment, we're starting out Season 11 fairly strong. We got ourselves 4 wins out of 5 in the first match. 4 wins out of 5 in the second. Still hoping for that 5 out of 5, but you know, right now we're kind of in the experimental phase, so it's not something it's not something I'm too bummed about. You know, we're in the early stages of Go Battle League. This is kind of more of the time to just kind of mess around with teams, figure out what works, what doesn't, what has good bulk, what doesn't, what works, what how meta is Leaf Blade, you know, all that. And we found out the correct answer is Very, but we'll see how that carries. Yeah, Gamer Axolotl coming in at great timings, not gonna lie. Coming in for the yeah, one thing to actually note is we did manage to get ourselves our 1000th win in Great League as well. Right now we're sitting at 1006, hoping to increase that to 1011 with this next match. Maybe. But that's TBD. Yeah. Gamer Axolotl, you picked a good night. You picked a good night to be here. I greatly appreciate. Oh, and everyone as well. I appreciate those that came in with this raid. I greatly appreciate it. 10,000 wins. Oh my goodness. That would be exciting. That sounds tiring. That does sound exciting. I wonder if this game would still be a thing. You came in at a good morning. What a way to start the day. In any event, with that, let's go ahead and jump into our next set. We're going to continue the trend of Alola themed Pokemon. We'll be starting out with our own shiny flex in the form of Beware, who's rocking Shadow Claw, as well as his community day move Drain Punch, as well as Superpower for that good old-fashioned debuffing nuke. We got ourselves the tried and true electric rock type in the form of Alolan Graveler, rocking Volt Switch, Rock Blast, I think, and Stone Edge. I know for sure it has Stone Edge. Watch it be the only move that's not correct in that list. Anyway, and finally, the spider that is loved by the Axolotls, Araquanid. Yes, Araquanid. Hanging out in the back, it is rocking Forgive me. I believe it's rocking Bug Bite, and well as Bug Buzz and Bubble Beam. So good. Move is cracked because it's Leaf Blade. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh yeah, that's right. They're all code for Leaf Blade. That's all we need. That's all we need to know. You're right, you're right. All these mons, just every move is Leaf Blade. Every move is Leaf Blade. Forget everything I just said. The names of the Pokemon, not even them. They're all Leaf Blade. They're all Leaf Blade, and they all use Leaf Blade. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit with the names while I battle. So just remember the underlying theme. Everything is Leaf Blade. It's just to make things easier. We're gonna call them by their sub names. You know, the nicknames of everything. So even though we're leading with Leaf Blade, I'm just gonna call it by Beware for now. So just note the underlying theme. Still Leaf Blade, but for now we go by their alternative names. I know, right? Yo, dog, I heard you like Leaf Blades, so I made your Leaf Blade learn Leaf Blade so it can use Leaf Blade while it's Leaf Blade. Anyway. Moving on from what I'm assuming is a dated meme at this point. Let's go ahead and move on to match number 1 of this set, which is going to be against Arakukia. Yes. Alright, with that, first matchup is up against a Wigglytuff, so I'm going to go ahead and nope right on out of there and switch in for the Graveler. With that, Charm is definitely doing quite a number on my Graveler, but the fortunate thing is we do have Rock Blast on us, so we can chuck as much rocks/leaves at this Wigglytuff as we possibly can before our inevitable demise. Excuse me. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and chuck another Rock Blast. We are able to get some decent damage in on the Wigglytuff. And with that, we're able to get into the red, but unfortunately we have lost our Graveler. With that, we can go ahead and bring in the Araquanid. With that, they do manage to get to their charge move, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. No sense trying to... we are down 1 Pokemon, so I'd rather not tank that out at the moment. With that, though, they do come in hot with the Crobat. Now, that is interesting. And with that, we'll go ahead and do that, and we go ahead and get their shield, their slash shield out of the way. Judging by the amount of speed, I don't think it's... even if it is Shadow Ball, we should be fine. It is Poison Fang. We're sitting relatively okay, so I'll take that. With that, I think I clicked Superpower, so Beware is probably not going to survive all too long after this. Yep, it is Superpower. It does virtually nothing, so, well, that pretty much ends Beware there. Fair enough, fair enough. With that, though, I will go ahead and use up my shield here. Fair enough. There goes my defense, and I'm currently out of shield, so I'm wondering if this Crobat is going to mark the end of... okay, Arachnid is able to tank that well enough. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Bubble Beam in their way. Get them into the red, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to another Bubble Beam before our demise. Oh, we are. Okay, so on the plus side, we are able to get through the Crobat. The downside is we don't have enough to deal with their third Mon, so it's still GG's here. But nonetheless, last Mon was Aerodactyl. Beware might have had a shot, but ultimately the victory goes to them. Nonetheless, GG's all around. I just realized it's dark in my background. Anyway. Ah, well. It's fine. Alright, so right now we're starting out the set with an 0-1, but we still got 4 matches in us. Still got a good chance of, still testing this team out, feeling it out, seeing how it goes. You got an answer? You have a solution? Axolotl. 0-1. Yeah, but sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, they may have won the battle, but they have not won the war. Okay, they won the war, but you know, we're still fighting out here, and we're fighting this next person as well, so we'll see how that goes. With that, do I dare try tank it out? Ooh, it's dynamic punch. That's gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt. That hurt quite a lot. Okay. In any event, we'll go ahead and switch out for Arachnid. With that, I don't think there's anything that can throw at us that's gonna severely hurt. Bring back the Mantis. The Mantis did serve us really well. Not gonna lie. The Mantis is a good option. I won't argue with that. I may consider. I'm probably going to be stubborn about it, about sticking with the team that I have right now. Not going to lie. I know it's not working out all that well, but, you know. It be that way sometimes. In any event, we'll go ahead and fire off a bubble beam their way. Get that going, and with that, let's go ahead and switch out for our Graveler. Should be able to finish off their Pidgeot, or have the need to tank out their next move. We've only seen one Arachnid all season. That's fair. Yeah, I wonder if it's due to recency, if anything. I'm assuming it's not a particularly ever-present pick at the moment, despite seeming to be meta-relevant. I appreciate once again Gamer Axolotl. Maybe someday. For now, we continue working on up, making our way downtown. Walking fast, faces past, homebound. Okay. Anyway, I'll go ahead and bring in the Arachnid to tank out what I'm assuming is Aerial Ace? No, Leaf Tornado. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna bring back Alolan Graveler, throw another rock their way. Maybe I should check Stone Edge. Yeah, anyway. With that, let's see if we can get another. Okay, we can't get another Leaf Tornado. Not a Leaf Tornado. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, we were not able to get ourselves. Well, you know, I would rebuttal your statement of someday you won't remember me, but I can't remember what my own thought was like 2 seconds ago. Yeah. I can't. Well, yeah, unfortunately, we have lost this match. RIP's there. And, you know, if we look on the positives, first and foremost, thank you very much, Dr. Banner, for the follow. But if we look on the other positives, you know, maybe we won't remember each other for the long run. But, you know, we have this moment. We have this time. You have your lovely morning. I have my lovely midnight. You, me, Dr. Banner, 38 other people, supposedly. You know. Timing, I say you should have more and you get a follower. Yes, appreciation to both Dr. Banner and once again to Gamer Axolotl. Using those Axolotl powers for good. I respect and appreciate. Yeah, you know how it goes. Appreciate the moments while we're here. I think that's the point. I think that's the point we're trying to get at. If there was a point to this. Anyway. Alright. So, unfortunately, we're 0-2. But, again, we have 3 more matches in us. Let's see if we can make this team... let's see if this team can bring up something as we go into our next match, which is going to be against a Charizard. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch out for the Alolan Graveler. With that, I'm assuming this next move is going to be Dragon Claw. I know Gravelers tends to be a little bit on the fragile side, so I'm going to go ahead and block that. Use my Axolotl powers at home to make Paper Kunai. Oh, that's kind of cool. I dig that. Paper Kunai. Yeah, the closest paper craft I know is, was it origami cranes? That's as far as I've gone. That's my limit right now. I learned how to make a fold an origami samurai hat at one point, but that memory is long gone now. Sorry. In any event, they have decided to save whatever's left of their Charizard and have brought in the Drudagon. With that, I'll go ahead and bring in Arachnid to deal with this Drudagon. Hopefully, this wasn't a mistake. We shall see, as it actually is able to tank out that Dragon Claw with relative ease. Dragon Tail is definitely hurting quite a bit, not gonna lie, but you know, hopefully if this next move is Dragon Claw, then we should theoretically be okay. Yeah. We are deep into the yellow. In fact, we've entered into red territory, but nonetheless, we have survived. They have brought back the Charizard, into which case we will use that time to throw some bubbles at him. Throw the bubbles. And with that, we're able to clear the Charizard, and with that, our final opponent of the night is going to be Venonat. And it's Rockin' Psychic. Dang it. Okay, I mean, it's Rockin' Confusion, I'm sorry. I probably should have thrown Beware. But it is what it is. Alright, with that, we're gonna need to tank out. We're gonna need to tank out as much moves as we can. This is gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. Well, now or never. Hail Mary, superpower. Let's go. Yeah, that's not enough. Kind of had a sneaking suspicion on that one. So yeah, unfortunately, that does mean we will be ending this set in a negative. But nonetheless, GG's all around. I think with that, I will go ahead and actually take your advice. Lurantis has served us well previously, so I don't see why it can't serve us well now. And I think it's probably best for me to get rid of the Graveler. I don't think it's been actually serving me. I think Graveler hasn't been holding up all too well. No, tell you what, we're already in the negatives anyway, and I want to believe in this group. I want to believe in this group. Oh, Zrevanos was the name. See it? Oh, apologies, Zrevanos. I was not paying attention, and I apologize. But GG's. Your Venonat has held strong. Your Venonat has not failed you, and I respect that. Alright. Now, we're going to try this team again, but we're going to switch up the order a little bit. Not sure how much better that's going to be, but we'll find out as we go against Yuki Kome. I believe that's 8610. I want to say. And with that, first matchup is up against a Greedent. Alright, right now, the seeds are definitely hurting. Bullet seeds are hurting. Time to make donuts. Have a great stream. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Banner. May your donuts come out well. Yes. I hope the donuts are good. No, I believe they'll be good. I trust. Anyway, we're currently in the midst of fighting off this Greedent. Right now, it seems to be relying on the ever tried and true body slam spam. With that, we do manage to tank out one of them. Does get us into the yellow, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and switch out for the Beware. Our fast move is basically not going to do anything, but this does give us an opportunity to try and raise our... I should not have Chuck superpower. Well, Hail Mary it is. We're going for it. We're going for it, fam. Oh, hey. Hey, Gio. Thank you for complimenting my commentary. Beware did not like your comment, your did not appreciate my commentary. But nonetheless, well, right now they have the ever-tanky Mandibuzz. I have the ever-fragile Graveler. But we do have the ever-tried-and-true tactic of throwing more rocks at it. And with that, they go ahead and fire off a foul play. With that, they have switched back for Greedent, and I have decided to switch out for Araquanid. Sounds in the middle. Here. Graveler is basically me grown up. Graveler is all of us. Secretly. You also complimented the commentary. Is that gonna pay off? I don't know. I got your compliment to our compliment. The compliment to the commentary seems to be not complimenting this match very well. But it's okay. We got Bug Buzz ready. Get some good neutral damage in. Clear out the Mandibuzz. And now all we gotta deal with is Alolan Marowak. Oh, it's been fun. But you are a Geodude. Oh, that's fair. That's true. I don't know how that slipped right over my head. My goodness. It's... No, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again, Gamer Axolot. My memory may not... I may not remember a lot of things, but I remember DN, dang it. That's okay. It has been a hot minute since we last hung out. It is an extra problem though than the fact that you yourself have mentioned that it's Geo, by the way, and I never bothered to put that together with the fact that Geodude. But anyway. I blame the fact that it's 12:30. It's been a day. It's been many a match. But we got a victory. GG's all around. Okay, I forget that I'm a Geodude and the leader of Team Rocket. Bro, can I join him? Y'all taking applications or what? That is true. I can blame the knight on falling for a D's nuts joke in the first like 5 minutes. That's fair. That's fair. Also unfortunate that I just fell for the Aqua Tail. Anyway. I'll go ahead and do the tried and true. Throw more rocks at it. Take out the shield at the very least. And bring in the Boair in all its golden glory. With that, we'll go ahead and throw a Drain Punch their way. And get ourselves a little extra defense there. Get a little extra bulk going. See if that gets us anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a shield because even though we got that defense raise, I'd rather not deal with it if at all possible. Thank you very much. With that, we'll go ahead and throw another Drain Punch their way. I'm assuming it's not going to do too much damage, but we should be able to get a little extra defense to keep our spirits up, keep our Bewairs alive. Aqua Tail, no, it's Leaf Blade. Yes, yes. Everything is Leaf Blade. But it gets confusing if I keep calling everything by its name, by its actual name. Alright. Yeah, speaking of sticking to nicknames, I don't think that works as a transition, but next month that comes out is a Flareon. Luckily for us, we are able to get land a superpower, get it into the red, and just straight up get it out of here. And with that, the final mon is the ever RGB intensified Galarian Rapidash. And with that, they do fire a Body Slam. Fortunately, we are able to tank that fairly well. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Bug Buzz. Hope we get some good neutral damage in. I'd say that's good. I say that's a good amount of neutral damage. Anyway, GG's all around. It's much easier to just say Leaf Blade to everything, because Leaf Blade is everything. True, but it gets confusing. This is why we have nicknames for everything. GG, easy. I don't know. It's pretty stressful. Do I get any rewards out of that? Why does it not think I... Do I get a redo? Do I get to redo this set? What's your story? Hey, hello, Ted. Oh no, there it is. Alright, so... Not the greatest of sets, but we managed to come back from that. My Wi-Fi is bad. I will be right back. Oh, welcome back. Oh, hello. Welcome back. I was about to say, like, alright, I'll see you in a bit, but you have returned. Welcome. Yeah, we'll go ahead and claim ourselves another charge TM. Always looking out for them charge TMs. And with that, up and up the ranks to rank 4. Let's go. Get ourselves that 960 Stardust too. So, it may not have been a great set, but it was just enough. It was just enough. Just enough to get us to that rank 4. Alright, it should be illegal. But we get them. It's just legal enough. It's just legal enough. Alright, but there we go. Yeah, Leaf Plague Rain. This commentary is pretty chill and consistent. My streams are just me getting frustrated because I choked in D2. If it's any consolation, we're in the early stages of Go Battle League, hence the chill. Because usually the early ranks are the chill ranks. Just give it a couple weeks. I promise you, the frustration's gonna kick in. We're gonna need another 2-month hiatus to recover. It's gonna be a mess. Well, we'll come back. We'll rage quit season 11. We'll come back in 12. You'll go now and play some Go Pokemon Go. You go jump into some Go Battle League. Hoping for the opportunity to duke it out. That'd be dope. We actually do encounter by chance in Great League Remix. That would be pretty dope. I'd be surprised. Like, what are the chances? Then again, everything else that has happened so far, you've had good timing. So I mean, user is Axolotl 21. 211, 220. Are you gonna head out? Good to go? Gotta go? G to G, GTG. Gotta go. If it is gotta go, it's been fun. You have used your Axolotl powers for great good in this stream. Got to witness the 1000th win in Great League. The moment you said need more viewers, a raid happened in Twitch. Someone followed after you said need more followers. Yeah, you got the Axolotl power is strong in you, gamer Axolotl. I hope to see you on the battlefield, or maybe not, because that's a lot of power. Speaking of Twitch, oh, you're right. If you're switching to Twitch now, I should probably should I go through an intro again? Hello and welcome to the stream, Poda NR. Welcome, newcomer to this stream. It's good to see you, or it's good to meet your acquaintance. I dig the logo. I actually do dig the logo. It's nice. It's a good logo. It's solid. Hey man, it happens. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's solid. It's clean, simple and clean. Nice. It's good. It's legit. I feel like I'm starting to sound sarcastic. I'm not meaning it to sound sarcastic. I swear. It's just my tone of voice just keeps going lower every time I say some kind of compliment. So with that said, I'm probably gonna stop talking now and just go ahead and jump straight into our final final set of battles for tonight. All right, so I think with all of that said and done, we've got, we've got ourselves a good amount of practice in with all of the new Alola all the new Alola Pokemon, but I think it's time. This time around, I'm going to be running with a team that's... I'm going to leave this on while I play a last-minute game before I sleep. Fair enough. Yeah, best of luck with the last-minute game. I will be sure to try and throw you off as much as I'm kidding. Best of luck. And... hopefully we ourselves have some best of luck as we go into this next match with Tropius leading the pack. Very fortunate enough to get ourselves Tropius through the Pokemon Go Fest that happened this past weekend. So looking forward to trying that out. In the middle, we have ourselves the ever reliable Vigoroth. And closing out, we have Wishcash. Maybe we might get ourselves a surprise Blizzard here and there, but Well, that we just have to wait and see. Yeah, ultimately, I'm deciding to end on this team instead of doing another Alola team because, well, for one, I want to try out Tropius. You know, brand new Pokemon to our team, just powered up, want to see how it plays. And second, I ran out of good ideas for Alola team Pokemon, so yeah. Let's see if we can get ourselves some good wins with this team as we jump into our first match of set number 4, who is going to be against Tomator 5. Alright, Tomator, what you got? Alright, first matchup is up against the Mandibuzz. And with that, the dark typing is definitely going to be quite a pain to deal with. But let's see if Tropius is bulky enough to tank out what I'm assuming is foul play. Aerial Ace. Ooh. Yeah, the only downside to Tropius's battle against another flying type is my grass typing is doing me absolutely no favors in this match. So it's probably best for me to bail on out of there and bring in Whiscash. Was Whiscash the best option to bring in? Probably not. Did I bring him in anyway? I did. Now the big question is, can I Hail Mary this? I'm going under the assumption that they're well aware enough of, okay, they have their own Whiscash, so they know they know the deal of Whiscash and why it's out here. With that said, we do have ourselves plenty, and I mean plenty of energy, so I don't see why we can't just fire as many mud bombs at them as I can. It's not going to do much damage initially, but it does get them into the yellow, so well, up there it is. Sorry, we had a little bit of delay. Wanted to see if, you know, give them the opportunity to catch up on that a little bit, but you know, ultimately it is what it is. With that, we'll go ahead and bring back Tropius. I am going to try and tank it out, but there is a possibility to charge enough for Blizzard. It charged enough for Blizzard, so unfortunately we're going to be saying goodbye to our Tropius as soon as it arrived. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well enough. Oh, welcome back, Gamer Axolotl. Not feeling like farming. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, with that, we are now up against a Alolan Marowak. With that, we'll go ahead and see if we can surprise it with a real quick bulldoze here. But nope, they have decided to use up their shield in this instance. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, with that, they're going to fire off a Bone Club. I am going to go ahead and see if I can fake them out with the Body Slam. Can. Alright, with that, we can bring back Whiscash for a lovely little Mud Bomb spam their way. With that, just kidding. That's gonna be the end of that. I believe they're gonna be firing off Bone Club. That is gonna finish off my Whiscash. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. With that, though, unfortunately, yep, looks like Marowak is able to get to one more Bone Club, and unfortunately, we have been swept under the rug on this one. So, yeah, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so not off to a particularly great start, but we have come back from 0-1s before. See if we can do that as we go into the next match with, I believe that was Sushi Burger 2N. I like to believe it's burger related. In any event, first matchup is against a Whiscash. They have decided to up and bail and bring out the Mandibuzz, into which case I will bring out the Vigoroth. Because neutral damage counter and body slam should make a good combo. Alright, speaking of which, let's go ahead and fire off our very first body slam. Get them into the yellow. And with that, I'm going to try and tank it out once again. I think we should be able to. Stop streaming. I'll farm. Maybe next stream we'll battle against each other. Oh, we should. Next time around. Alright, but in the meantime, while we wait for our own duel, for now I'm gonna go ahead and let my Vigoroth kick the bucket here. RIP buddy, you have served well. And with that, I'm gonna bring back the Tropius, clear out the Mandibuzz, and let's see what is Mon number 2. Alright, it is going to be Toxicroak. So we're definitely going to want to block out or we were going to want to block out Sludge Bomb, but I have decided to bring in Wish Cash to deal with Toxicroak. It is going to try and tank out, I believe it's going to be Mud Bomb. It is. So we're perfectly okay-ish there. With that though, they do bring back their own Wish Cash. Fortunately for us, I do believe we're 1 shield above them, so we should be okay on that end. Now with that, let's go ahead and fire off another Mud Bomb their way. Really just start chipping away at the Wish Cash's health as much as we possibly can. I am gonna go ahead and save my shields here. Yep, it's gonna get us deep into the red. But you know what? I will actually go ahead and use up my first shield here. Keep my Wish Cash alive just a little bit longer. Will I stream later? Technically, yes. Oh, we're exactly 12 hours difference. Oh, interesting. Good to know. But with that, sorry, I'm trying to remember where I was going with that. Oh, sorry. Right. Will I stream later? So the answer is yes. Well, in terms of Go Battle League, or Pokemon Go and Go Battle League, I'm planning to stream every once a week. So while this one is on Tuesday, I am planning to stream these Go Battle League battles on Sundays at roughly about this time. Otherwise, on both YouTube and Twitch, you'll catch some other Nintendo goodness on Tuesdays and Thursdays at roughly about this time. I believe this coming Thursday, I want to continue our journey through Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And for all of you on Twitch, I'm hoping to do streams on Saturdays a little bit earlier. So 10 p.m. my time is usually when I want to start these ones. The Saturday one I want to try and do 2 hours earlier, so about 8 p.m. Yeah, Poyo. Poyo. Yes, all the Poyoing on Thursday. But so yeah, we'll have some Twitch exclusive stuff going on Saturday, because one game that I've put off for a very long time in completing is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. When am I going to stream today? Well, today actually this is pretty much as far as I go in terms of my stream schedule. So pretty much for the remainder of this, I want to say this next 20 minutes to half an hour or so will probably be the length of time for streaming. Otherwise, next time around is going to be late night Thursday my time, and assuming you're 12 hours ahead of me, it's going to be early morning Friday for you, I believe. If my brain is functioning correctly. Yeah, so that's ultimately the plan. But otherwise, if you do want to hop in, do some battles in some Go Battle League, in some Pokemon Go Battle League, trainer battles kind of stuff. I'm gonna try and do these every Sunday. So if you ever have time, Sunday nights, or I guess for you Monday mornings, that would be ideal. But I'm gonna head on out now. So once again, thank you very much for popping in, Gamer Axolotl. It's been a lot of fun. Looking forward to our Duel of the Fates, or however you want to put it, sometime in the future. But battles against the Axolotl aside, for later, for now, we are currently 1-1 in our final set. I believe it's 1-1 of this final set. So let's see if we can, keep this momentum going. See if we can get ourselves win number 2. Yep. Have a good day as well, Gamer Axolotl. I guess enjoy the rest of your day. And wish us luck as we go against, I believe that was Zalapo 25. We're starting out with a purified Gligar. Not gonna lie, that's certainly something I was not expecting in the slightest. With that though, it is time for us to use the ever tried and true Leaf Blade against them. We are able to get some pretty decent neutral damage with that. With that, I'm not 100% sure what moves Gligar knows, so I'm gonna go ahead and shield there. They did have enough energy for return, so that would have been a pretty nasty nuke to try and tank out. So very thankful I shield on that one. In any event, I'm gonna go ahead and fire off another Leaf Blade. We are able to take out their shield, so we got that going for us. With that, just in case they're nearing another return, I'm going to go ahead and just fire off another Leaf Blade right now. So we'll either take out the second shield or take out the Gligar. In this case, we took out the Gligar, so I'll take that. With that, the next mon at their disposal was Absol, into which case the mon they have now is Magmar. It is rocking a Karate Chop, which is hurting my Vigoroth, which I switched in, and it has just fired Flamethrower, which really hurt my Vigoroth there. With that, it's time to do the ever tried and true Body Slam Spam against this Magmar. And with that, we are able to take out their second shield. Unfortunately, the Magmar has taken out my Vigoroth. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, we are now face to face with the Magmar. But now we have ourselves Wishcash on the side, who is able to chuck a Mud Bomb their way. And with that, we are able to clear the Magmar out. And now the only thing left to deal with is the Absol. And with that, it's got a charge move ready. I'll see if I can tank it. It is Mega Horn. Wishcash is definitely... okay, it looks eternally happy, but I'm sure deep down it wasn't happy about tanking that. We are now deep in the red. But fortunately, Mud Bomb has brought Absol into the red. And with enough Mud Shots, we're able to clear them out and get ourselves another victory of the set. GG's. GG's all around. And shout out to the fact that we now got ourselves 1,010 wins in Great League. Shout out to the 10-10. A excellent combo of ones and zeros. GG's easy. Fair enough. You know what? I agree with you 100%. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They had a couple of tough ones in there. But in any event, I probably shouldn't have switched in that Vigoroth against Magmar. That was probably a mismatch there, but otherwise, I think we held up pretty well. All right, in any event, I believe we're 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if we can climb over that hill, get into that positive ranking as we go against Ichiko 1731. All right, Ichiko, what do you got? First matchup is against a Tangela. So fortunately, our flying typing is doing wonders there. With that, they do switch out for the Lapras, into which case I will switch out for the Vigoroth. Counter is doing wonders right now. But right now, Lapras is firing off Surf. Does get us right into the yellow. But, well, our shields get to live another day at the very least. With that, we fire off our tried and true body slam spam. With that, yep. Living up to its name, we're able to get to another body slam before they get to another Surf. Unless they're stocking up on energy, but it's neither here nor there. And with that, their Lapras is now deep in the red. I will save what's left of my Vigoroth, though, just because. And with that, we're able to clear out the Lapras, and now we have to deal with the Tangela. Once again. Back at it again with the Tangela. Now we'll go ahead and fire off another body slam, clear out their second shield. And with that, we can go ahead and bring back the Tropius. And with that, just in case they happen to be packing some poison charge type moves, I'll go ahead and use up my last shield here. It is Sludge Bomb, so very thankful I blocked that one out. And with that, we can go ahead and fire off Aerial Ace their way. Usually it doesn't pack too much of a punch, but this time around might be different. It is. It is very much. And we are able to clear out the Tangela. And now the only threat remaining to us is an Alolan Marowak. Definitely wasn't an ideal matchup for my Tropius, but we have switched out for my Wishcash, who has a golden opportunity to throw as many mud bombs as it can at this lovely fire type Pokemon. And with that, with one mud bomb, we've got deep into the yellow. And fortunately, before it got to another Shadow Bone, we got ourselves another mud bomb, and we should be able to clear out the Marowak and secure ourselves another victory. And nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so on the plus side with that victory, that means that we are ending this set on a positive note. So I'll take that. But we do still have one final match in us. We might as well see if we can close the night with a 4-1 as we go into our final match, which will be against Two-Leafer. Alright, Two-Leafer, what do you got? First matchup is up against a Wishcash. Just kidding, it is up against a Mandibuzz. Why does this feel like deja vu? With that, we'll go ahead and switch in for the Vigoroth once again. Our ever-reliant switch today. Now with that, Vigoroth can now rely on its tried and true body slam spam. And with that, we got ourselves a charge move from Mandibuzz. We should be able to tank out the first one. As to whether or not they have enough for a second, well, that's TBD. With that, before they get to another charge move, we do have an opportunity for our second body slam spam of the match. I was gonna say of the night, but we've gone well beyond that at this point. Alright, they got themselves another charge move. I will go ahead and try and see if I can tank it. It is foul play. Does get us deep into the red, but they actually do have another charge move at the ready, so I'm actually going to go ahead and shield out this one. It is another foul play. Rather not tank that out if I don't have to. With that, they have brought back Wishcash to tank out the body slam number 3 of the night. And but with that, with Wish Cash back, it is time to bring Chopius back into the fray. Go ahead and fire off a Leaf Blade their way. And with that, we're able to one-shot Wish Cash into Oblivion. And with that, the ever-fated encounter has arrived. We are now face-to-face with the meta-defining Registeel. The monstrous steel tank itself, in all of its limeish green glory, emerald green glory, teal green glory. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but yeah, we are now face to face with. Best we can do right now is to continue firing as many Leaf Blades as we can, and since we fired enough Leaf Blades, we can now go ahead and bring in the Wish Cash. Fortunately, they have predicted this very move and have brought in the Mandibuzz to deal with it, to deal with our Wish Cash. So unfortunately, our ground typing moves do virtually nothing to the Mandibuzz, but fortunately, since this is not the main series game, they do still do something. So, for now, at the very least, excuse me, we'll go ahead and continue to fire as many Mud Bombs as we can against this Mandibuzz before the end. Then I'm going to go ahead and save up my last shield just in case. We gotta go ahead and fire a Foul Play. It does get us into the red, but we do have enough time to fire off a Mud Bomb in their direction. Whether or not it takes out them or the shield. No, it takes out the Mandibuzz. And with that, the only thing between us and victory is the green Registeel. With that said, I am going to go ahead and shield out this next attack. A Zap Cannon wouldn't have done too much, but probably just enough to clear out the Wish Cash. Really, it's a little difficult for me to say. Alright, with that... Okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're giving it to me. Not quite the most satisfying way to get a victory, but it is a victory nonetheless. Hopefully it wasn't due to any like lag or anything. I'd feel extra guilty on that, honestly. But you know, I think we would have had a good chance regardless. But in any event, GG's all around. Alright, but with that, we've managed to end the night on a solid 4 out of 5. And with that, we can claim ourselves another 370 Stardust, another charge TM. Always nice to see. We got ourselves an encounter with a Scammery. Just throw the Pokeball. Just kidding. I'll throw the Great Ball. There we go. Brand new Scammery. What's your IVs? Actually pretty solid. Transfer you anyway. Sorry, buddy. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and claim these 3 rare candies. And we've made it to rank 5. And with that, we got ourselves a good load of mystery items awaiting us. But considering the time, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. We have gotten ourselves some good. We got ourselves a good start to season 11. Starting out strong, 4 wins out of 5 on the first and the second set. Third set, we stumbled a little bit in the beginning. Maybe a little too long in the beginning, but eventually we did manage to get our footing, get a couple of wins, literally, with 2 wins out of 5. And finally, we were able to close out the night with one final 4 wins out of 5. So, all in all, I'd say it was a good night, a good start to. Yeah, it was a good start. A good start to our journey to legend rank in season 11 of Go Battle League. Definitely will require a lot more battles off screen, but try and see if I can find a way to share that on YouTube later. But speaking of which, well, first and foremost, thank you so very much to all of you who tuned in to this one. Thank you to my good friend. Thank you, Gio. Thank you for swinging by. If you're still here, greatly appreciate you tuning in on YouTube and on Twitch. That was pretty dope. Thank you as well to Gamer Axolotl for being the like follower and viewer prophet of this night. Chill streams are the best. Chill streams are the best streams. It's good times, good times. Honestly, I would love to bring more energy to my streams, but it's kind of weird. Like, I appreciate the chill streams, and I'm totally cool with bringing the chill stream vibe. At the same time, I kind of can't do anything other than a chill stream because it's midnight. But anyway, yeah, I dig the chill stream vibe. I'm totally cool with sticking with that. Yeah, let me scroll up a little bit, make sure I'm. Oh yeah, Gamer Axolotl. Also, thank you very much to Gamer Axolotl for the follow earlier. Also, thank you for the follow to Dr. Banner. Greatly appreciated. And there was one more, I swear. I'm not losing it, I swear. Tommy Love TV, thank you for the follow as well as for the raid earlier. I'm not sure if you're still here, but the appreciation nonetheless. Yeah, in terms of future streams, I believe I mentioned it earlier, but just a quick recap. This coming Thursday night, we'll be doing part 2 of our journey through Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able. Pretty much this entire month is going to be dedicated towards catching up to all the games that I've started throughout my time streaming, because there is quite a list of games that need to be completed. So first and foremost, we'll start with the recent. We'll hit up Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, and then on Saturday, if all goes according to plan, at 8 p.m. The Thursday one will be 10 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, so like 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you happen to be awake super late at night in the Pacific region, or you happen to just be waking up in, I don't know if you just be, or like super late or super early if you're Eastern Standard Time, or catching in another region of the world, that's a general time. Yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Realms, 10 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Fingers crossed, that's actually when we start. Saturday on Twitch specifically, we'll be finally picking up where we left off in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We still have yet to get ourselves our 3rd badge on that one, so definitely want to pick up the pace on that. You can catch that Saturday, 8 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. Then that would pretty much solidify for this week. I do have a couple other things in the woodwork that I'm hoping to talk more about on Thursday, but for now, that's currently sitting in limbo as there's a couple final preparations that need to be done for that. And also, one of the main reasons why the streams are coming back is the fact that June 16th is going to be the 3rd anniversary of the Voyaging Trainer YouTube channel. So I do have some plans for that as well. They're a little deeper into the woodwork because I haven't started on one or two particular parts of that project, and I realize I'm slowly running out or quickly running out of time on that, but yeah, I'll be sure to announce that this Friday, or this either Saturday or Sunday. We will talk about the big plans, the kind of sort of big plans for the 3rd anniversary of Voyaging Trainer. Look forward to that. But yeah, shameless plugs for future streams and plans and whatnot aside. First and foremost, thank you very much to Star Gamer Boy 3 for the follow. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know where else to go from there. Thank you very much once again to all of you who tuned into this one. I think, though, my ramblings have shown that it is time to get some sleep. So, thank you again, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See you.